So poops, it is said that respect is earned, it is not given, though sometimes in this world we realize that you have to give and take. Unless of course you're Hannah Yeoh, in which case no matter what you give, it looks like some people won't know how to respect you. So poops, Hannah Yeoh is our Minister of Federal Territories, and just a while ago, she uploaded a picture wishing a happy Nuzul Al-Quran, after which people like this Hafiz Malik say, wear a tudung and then you can go into this religion and semoga diberikan hidayah. Not that anybody asked, dude, she's literally doing her job. But the thing is that people don't seem to know what they want. She doesn't wear a tudung and somebody goes out there and yaps, Nuzul Quran pun ucap, it's not good because you have clothes like that. Do you know that we are so holy? Which is funny because those exact same people casually scream whenever she ends up wearing a tudung, and next thing you know it becomes mantap umdap pelakon tersohor dah buat watak kemelayuan. Umdap jom joget jom. Such manners. What a wonderful showcase of your adab this month of Ramadan. And here it seems pretty clear that these people can never be satisfied. You don't wear a tudung, it's a problem. You wear a tudung, it's a problem. And at this point, it's a problem no matter what you choose to do, it seems, as long as you're Hannah Yeoh or apparently any DAP leader. Like any of these guys who apparently slammed the latest Quran desecration, don't know why there are so many of those recently, who are now basically at the level where they have to literally keep timestamps to show when they condemn things because people are so niao and they are pointing out nonsense day in and day out. And you might be thinking to yourself, "Aw, pity them, they experience Lee Kuan Yew," as they make excuses for themselves to behave badly, declaring pakai tudung sebab nak undi orang Islam, to justify why they are casually discriminating, being rude, and basically not showing any trust at all because they prefer to take part in fitnah. As far as I'm concerned, right, these kinds of people have already made up their mind. No matter how good you are to them, no matter how many positive things you try to do for the community or for Malaysia, they are racist and they will never be happy no matter what you do. They are the kinds of people who prefer to be gaslighted by their favorite Mercedes tungganging penunggang agamas who will tell them jangan cinta dunia sangat and promise to go to their funeral, their childbirth, wedding, only to end up helpless, squirming and sad because they ended up choosing leaders that actually don't care about them. Even as they try and repeat the cycle over and over again, being all Muslims need to vote for Muslims, declaring if you don't wear a tudung there's something wrong with you, if you wear a tudung then there's something wrong with you, because that's just the way they were trained, bro. You know, there's a valid question here, which is like, what if these people just genuinely don't trust people like Hannah Yeoh to protect their interests? And to that I can say, well, you can basically end up telling yourselves over and over again in your little insular spaces that you can never trust anybody. Nothing can ever go right for you, and you can end up going with your narrow-minded little vision of the world. The funny thing is that the reason that a lot of people out there so-called distrust Hannah Yeoh though is because of her fitnah cases by Kamaru Zaman and Musa Hassan, all of which was created by their own beautiful past PN community that has been gaslighting itself over and over again, scared of its own shadow, ashamed of nothing, feeling entitled to everything, expecting infinite respect and contributing nothing. You know, if you're one of those people out there who is able to understand this and you still don't trust Hannah Yeoh, well, that's entirely your right, but all I can really say to you is that you can't trust your own community either. Or by the way, all the people who are going out there screaming about how, oh, of course you would cite Hannah Yeoh, he's Chinese, because that's just the way that you are all programmed to behave in all these predictable ways while stepping on yourselves over and over again, acting like you are superior or wonderful, you have special knowledge, only to end up depressed, unmotivated, and sad after you make your own bed filled with horrible leaders that you deserve because you chose to gaslight yourself. But that being said, to YB Hannah, kudos for choosing to wear a selendang and to try to be respectful. I think that we need to try, at the very least, to be respectful to other people even if they don't know how to appreciate the gesture. I don't know how long a person can actually end up doing that though, when people like these prefer to gaslight themselves, but that is what it is. Anyway, what do you think, Sapoops? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That's all I have to say about that, and bye.